What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I see in the title was going down. Make sure you hit the like button, that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. Literally, you have Tim Walz's whole family. Literally his whole family wearing Nebraska Walz for Trump. It's crazy. That is wild. It says, after Walz for Trump had been posted, Comrade Kamala once again refused to speak to press as she leaves for a rally in New Hampshire. And we're going to get to that too. We got 2 more videos dropped today after this. But just had to show y'all this. Literally ignoring everybody.
How is debate prep going?
Look at her headphones in. Gives her small waves. And she literally, her team doesn't want her talking whatsoever to press. Like, literally. Then you have, this is Benny Johnson. He posted, this is Trump on True Social. Thank you very much, Jeff Walz, which is Tim Walz's brother. It is a great honor to have your endorsement. I look forward to meeting you soon, which is amazing because I'm pretty sure at one of Trump's rallies, hopefully they saying, he's going to speak. So I feel like this is something that's really big, honestly. And it doesn't look good for Kamala and Tim Walz. I'll tell you that. It really does not look good. This is posted on True Social by Donald Trump. Literally says Tim Walz's family in Nebraska poses for a photo wearing custom Trump shirts. This photo is legit. It is real. Indeed, it is real. So y'all see it everywhere. Literally everywhere. So real. The Trump Take America Back flag in the back. And literally, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 family members wearing Trump gear. And that speaks a lot. That definitely speaks a lot. I definitely can say there's probably more likely more. This is Tim Walz literally still lying. This is a big reason on why, his family makes him out. And at first, okay, you have one person in the family that has this, opinion and he comes with the facts, and it's 7 other family members. So it's just not like one family member coming up forward, like, oh yeah, it's literally 8 family members that have stepped forward, took a picture, and
both
this is
of
part of
you
the reason.
With your,
him lying to a Gold Star family right here.
and both of you with your keen understanding of how this works, especially from National Guard families, I can tell you this, having been one of those that came back, we were in support of OEF, but sitting in there with OIF veterans, when we came back, they showed us the horse whisperer and told us to be nice when we went home. And that was the extent of it. That was in 2004. Now, I'm proud to say that because of the people sitting in here and people who came before me, things have changed over the last 4 years. They have not changed enough. But Mr. Kennedy is following and moving something forward that the late senator from Minnesota, Senator Wellstone, advocated so clearly, mental health parity, and this issue of destigmatizing mental health, of understanding. And I being in there and knowing as a first sergeant, know exactly what you're saying, and watching as people aren't trained on this, that there is there's a discrimination that goes against a soldier who has the courage, the fortitude, and as you said, the insight to admit this. So there's a couple things.
That's sad, bro. That's sad. You literally have this man sitting there lying to families, lying to Americans. What do y'all think he's going to do if he ends up in office? Listen, we know the outcome. Obviously Trump, the way that things are going, you having endorsements from a lot of people. He literally made a post for, I'm pretty sure on True Social, from what I seen today, I'm pretty sure, of Patrick Mahomes and his wife, RFK Jr., Tulsi. You having literally Tim Walz's family. That is probably the craziest thing. And then somebody had posted, I think it was like Trump's nephew. They posted that or something like that. Like, oh, just because he got Tim Walz. That's 8 family members, and most likely more. That's just 8 family members that just took a picture. It's crazy. This is what Jeff Walz had to say. Literally saying that he hasn't spoke to him in 8 years. His family was also denied security the days after he had found out he was going to be, the running mate with Kamala Harris. But my thing is that, a lot of people, I guess, they have different opinions on the security. People, oh, you haven't talked to him in 8 years. That's still, I feel like we live in a world now that seeing the position that Tim Walz in, his family does need that security, that protection and stuff like that. But I can't say that I'm surprised because of the way that obviously he endorsed Trump, and this, that, and other. I don't know if this was before, but still, well, I guess so. Now that it makes sense. I feel like if you knew that you was going to be a running mate, now that makes sense. I feel like if you knew that you was going to be a running mate, regardless you haven't talked to your brother or anything like that, you need to make sure your family is safe and, straight. Because I'm pretty sure this was obviously after the fact, now that I think about it. Liz O'Neill says, help MAGA get on stage with President Trump and endorse him. Help save this country. Said, I've thought hard about doing something like that. I'm torn between that and just keeping my family out of it. But we see that he took a picture and he's all in. The stories I could tell is what he says. And I cannot wait because I'm pretty sure he's going to come out with a lot of stuff. Not the type of character you want making decisions about your future. And that right there just goes to show you everything. That goes to show you everything. That is insane, y'all. Says right here, Tim Walz's brother says that his family was not notified when Walz was selected to be Kamala's running mate, and they were denied security details. His brother supports President Trump and considering endorsing him. So I think that was he honestly denied them at first and didn't know that. So regardless of however the fact it is, I feel like it's messed up, honestly, because it is a lot. Trust and believe. It is a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. It is a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. And just for the simple fact of him denying that security, he don't care. We obviously seen that, and that's why I said I'm not really, in a way, surprised because of the whole fact that he lies about the whole Afghanistan thing. He left his, buddies behind. So, I mean, it's your own blood, though. That's crazy. Let's check this out. This is literally what Jeff Walz had to say as he's on the phone right now.
15 minutes this morning by phone. He said, look, he wants to clarify some things. He never intended what he wrote to be viewed by a national audience. It was on Facebook and probably the wrong forum. That said, he did not shy away from his words. He said everything he wrote is true. Take a listen.
It wasn't my intent. It wasn't our intent as a family to put something out there to influence the general public.
In an exclusive interview with News Nation, Jeff Walz, brother of Democratic VP candidate Tim Walz, says he wants to set the record straight after criticizing his brother Tim on Facebook, saying he's not the type of character who should make decisions about our future and that he's, quote, 100% opposed to all his ideology. Former President Donald Trump quickly pounced, praising Jeff on Truth Social, writing, sounds like a really great guy, despite saying to his Facebook friends that he had thought long and hard about endorsing Trump on stage. Now he tells News Nation he wants no part of the election.
And we're not campaigning or anything for him or against him or anything like that.
Jeff, who is a registered Republican and donated $20 to Trump's 2016 campaign, stands by his comments that he disagrees with his brother.
I will say I don't agree with his policies.
But he says his posts were intended to rebuke rhetoric that he was ideologically in lockstep with the vice presidential nominee.
It was a post that I made because I was getting a lot of feedback from my friends, old acquaintances, thinking that I was feeling the same way that my brother did on the issues. And I was trying to clarify that just to friends. I used Facebook, which wasn't the right platform to do that for.
Jeff Walz says he hasn't spoken to his brother in 8 years.
There was just no contact either way, and it's too bad, I guess, that it worked out that way because he is my brother yet and everything. And
definitely.
And I guess you can disagree and still be civil brother.
And I feel like that's something that obviously is that's something that's real. Even though they haven't talked to each other in 8 years, you being brothers, sisters, me and my family, we have differences on, the political, my dad especially, my dad and my mom, my grandmother, all Democrats. Obviously they love Kamala. I mean, it's nothing that I can do. All I can do is put on this platform. And a lot of times I don't really, outside of this room, and when I have this time to speak to y'all about things, or if I ask my dad or ask somebody, I really don't talk a lot about, those things around, my family. It doesn't do any good, honestly. I can talk in this calm voice right now, and it's still, I'm telling you, like, y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. And it sucks that it's that way, but I guess it is. It's the way that it is,
And he was surprised to find out about the nomination on the radio.
I will stand behind this 100%, was that we felt bad that we found out about his being picked as the vice presidential candidate from the radio on the way back from a trip a few weeks ago when it was announced. And we felt like we probably should have been given a heads up and some type of security, at least for a short time, because I guess that is a big thing.
He says there are no bombshells.
The stories I said I was referencing, I'll give you one example. We talked about it before, that my little brother, when we were younger, we would go on family trips and in a station wagon, and the thing was nobody wanted to sit with him because he had car sickness and would always throw up on us.
Oh, wow.
That sort of thing. There's really nothing else hidden behind there. People are assuming something else.
And this is the last the media will hear from him.
There is going to be no further statements to anybody.
Now, the Harris-Walz campaign did not respond to our request for comment. I did ask Jeff Walz who he'll be voting for. He said, I'd prefer not to say.
We already see that, though. Obviously, he's standing with Trump, but that's something that, I definitely wanted to check up on and see what he had to say. And honestly, you never know. You never know. People do change. They change their thoughts. And, when I feel like it's a time and a place for things. So honestly, I feel like when he's ready, or if he is ready, honestly, we have enough, meaning them taking that picture and just showing that support. That is amazing. That is definitely amazing. He said what he had to say, took that picture, and that's what it is. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Let me know y'all comments and thoughts on this video. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next drops tonight. Catch y'all next one.